What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Taya.
Hi.
And today we're on The Flash, Season 8, Episode 10, Reckless. So last episode, Chester didn't get fried, unfortunately. So here we are, still trying to figure out what this serial killer Meta wants and what it is. It didn't kill nobody, so it just kind of ran away. So we're going to see what it do this week. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon.
Dion, what's happening to me?
The temporal mutations I've been tracking. It turns out every one of them leads to you. I know I've been treating your time sickness like it's a virus that's giving you symptoms.
The gaps in time.
Iris, this isn't a virus that you have. Whatever this time sickness is,
It's coming from me.
Oh, shit, she's sending out the broadcast. She said, Barry, get your ass here now.
what's wrong?
Look, as soon as he got that alert,
I'm
bro,
not bad.
time froze. He got here instantly. He don't play by Iris.
And this is all because of what happened in the other timeline.
I should never reverse your treatments.
No, it's not your fault, Dion. I asked you to do it, and it was the right thing to do. There was no other way to prove Barry's innocence and to save my dad's life.
Yeah, but these anomalies you're experiencing,
Oh, who knows what's next? Well, we have to find a cure.
and we will.
Right now, we gotta get you stabilized.
I mean, there are worse places to hang out. How long do I have to stay?
Well, considering the universe is like a zillion light years large, I'd say staying put is a relative thing when it comes to earthly movements. So
I'm thinking that if you confine your movements to Coast City for a while,
should lessen the risk.
Why can't you just go home first and do all that?
Good, because
That's where
there's
she's
still
at,
someone here
Coach.
that needs my help.
Oh, the
I'm going to
Green
do
Lantern.
something a little more.
You alright?
Yeah, we're fine.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Iris, if you get any blackouts or anything weird happens, you let me know ASAP.
Don't have to walk away through that.
This is rude to leave particles in
Go
people's
grab a
faces.
few of my
Taya.
things from home. I'll be back in a few seconds.
No, Barry, you can't. I mean, remember what you said about that black fire? There are people that are still in danger. You have to stop it.
But I can't just leave you here alone.
I'm not. I mean, Sue will be back soon, and besides, I mean, I have work to do too.
The whole world is falling apart. You're so worried about helping other people.
She like been here, done that season 3. I thought I was gonna die.
I will.
I guess it was different because she knew the date. Who out here jamming? Frost, of course. I like how she went from a killer, to just a chill, literally a chill character.
Like you half character.
Still think I would prefer Killer Frost, but not her melting.
When do I sweat?
Got a fire monster after you. Yup. It's more than it did to Chester.
None of our fire victims have anything in common.
Amber, I triple-checked the victims' files. Stan Mullen, Donna Winters, that yoga instructor, Parker DiStefano. At first we thought, oh, these freaky flames are feeding on people who recently mourned at Mullins.
But then it attacked me. And my dad died when I was a kid.
Which doesn't follow the pattern.
Maybe it's looking for people who don't face their grief.
No, I don't think so. DiStefano had completed grief counseling after her fiance died, and she was already seeing somebody new.
Well, I've assigned Vanya and Chris to dig into the backgrounds of our victims for secondary similarities. So,
You sound just like Iris. No wonder she put you in charge.
Hey, any idea where Katie keeps the bandages? It seems sort of like a top shelf kind of thing, if you ask me.
What happened to your arm?
Our freaking fire attacked me at the apartment. And before you ask, no, I don't know why it didn't kill me.
Were you?
Grieving? Nope, I was perfectly happy working on a new piece. Could be the best thing I've ever done. But that does not explain why our sentient Smokey Joe would attack me.
I mean, this fire attacked you and me here at Star Labs and then follows you home less than 24 hours later? That can't be a coincidence.
It's been a while since we caught up. What's wrong?
It's about Team Flash's new case. This one's a little creepy. Over the last few weeks, 3 bodies have turned up.
Ain't that
All of
Kaitlyn
them
mama?
virtual crazy.
So this is an arson case?
More like a ghost story. The fires that did the damage were black, and and so cold that they burn the victims like frostbite, only 1,000 times more lethal. And I think they're coming after me.
I'll do whatever I can to help keep you safe.
Actually, I need you to do just the opposite. I want you to help me catch this thing using me as bait.
Well, she's taking the initiative, though. I think she should have coordinated with the rest of the team.
Yeah.
But we'll see what they come up with. I really want to get to Iris, though, and what's going on with her. Like, all we know is that a few times it's rewritten time around her. Wow. It even got so far as to affect Bart and Nora in the future. But it did affect her and Joe once, but it hasn't been, like, actively crazy lately. So I just want to see what that's going to lead. They give us, like, 2 minutes of that story each episode. And then, boom, it's just done. So hopefully we get more of that. But so far, it seems like they've been doing, like, character-driven episodes. So it's just like, Bart and Nora got theirs. Chester got his. This looks like it's going to be Frost. Barry had his with his dad. Kramer had hers. Though I don't know why she randomly got one. So, I guess. Truthfully, I don't think things are going to get to where I want it to be until the end of the season. That's just probably... Yeah, the end of the seasons are always the best. So I guess that's really what I'm waiting for, because I'm not really digging the storyline. I like that. It gets cool for a minute, but then, I don't know. It's just like, where are they going with it? Because, like, the characters really, like, for you to target the characters, the main characters, like, they got too much plot armor, so it's not as interesting. Like, I would be really shocked if they just randomly kill somebody, so... I just don't know where they're going with this story arc. I can see how Armageddon led to Iris' sickness, but not it having anything to do with this. So, this must lead into something later, but I'm failing to see the bigger picture right now. But hopefully maybe by the end of this, they'll actually catch it so we can see what this thing is. So I'm ready to figure it out and then get to the next arc.
You want to use yourself as bait to capture the Blackfire.
There we
I know
go.
how it sounds, but hear us out. If this homicidal stuff is after me now, why not use it to our advantage?
Carly, you can't actually be considering this.
I wasn't at first, and then Frost laid out the facts in the case. How it's killing innocent people, and now it's coming after her too, with flames that generate a cold so intense it burns.
Fire so
That
cold
last
it burns.
item is
I
almost
said it,
the
baby.
exact description of how cold fusion works. I believe it's because her meta abilities are cryokinetic, just like our cold fusion fire. So the key to catching it is to wait until it comes after her again, and then trap it.
Frost, we're not using you as bait.
Look, this is a perfectly good plan that could save lives. Why won't you at least let us try?
Because this feels like a last resort.
The unit can amplify her cryokinetic signature and attract the fire, allowing us to capture and imprison it.
Go for
Of
it.
course, building a unit like that could take weeks or longer.
Well,
Now when you work with the flag.
not that I'm saying we should do this at all, but we kind of already have what you're describing.
Oh, we do?
We do.
The fusion sphere from the ASF. It can already handle the entire output of the artificial speed force. If Dr. Tannhauser and I recalibrated for a cryokinetic signature, we'd be in business.
Great, then it's settled. Chester, you and Mom work on the nerd stuff. Allegra, you and I...
Wait around for you to get killed.
Barry, whatever this thing is, it's coming after me no matter what. So, I'm not gonna sit around and do nothing when we have a
And then you
plan to
try to
fight
fight.
back.
But there's got to be another option.
She's gonna do it without you.
It's really gonna be a hard way.
I still think this could work.
Get started. I'll be back.
I feel like
Look, I'm not gonna change my mind.
Okay, fine, but just hear me out. Before this, you were telling us about Iris and her condition, how she wants to help Tinya, but Dion told her to stay put. Do you really think that's what she's doing right now? Because if I know Iris,
She's gonna try and help Tinya find her mom.
instead of sitting in a hotel doing nothing and helping no one.
But she's not endangering herself either.
But she is doing what this whole team does best, helping people, despite what it could mean for themselves. So why won't you give me the chance to make a difference that you're giving Iris?
Okay. But if anything goes
You
wrong,
pull the plug. Got it.
He's like,
it's here.
It's working.
yeah, she never turned around.
Why did it stop?
It knows what they're about to do.
It's not right.
It's smart. Not her putting her hands
What are
up.
you waiting for? Come and get me.
It knows what we're planning.
Yeah, there's an intelligence to it. It's like you tried to play me, bitch.
How's she not burned?
I don't think it didn't want to kill her, or it would have earlier. It's not trying to kill them, obviously, or would have. So I don't know what it wants. I don't understand what it's doing. I don't. Maybe it wants help and has a... Well, I can't even say that because he tried to trick Chester into coming with it and killing him. And it's been killing people. So it's just like, I don't get it. There's no consistency with it.
Maybe
It'll
it's
kill
just
randos,
people.
but it won't kill them. It tried to trick Chester. Well, it's like the other people, it just burned instantly. With Chester,
They
it
got
like had to
tricked,
convince
probably.
it. Yeah, and then with Frost, it's not even trying to reason or talk with her. It's just, I don't know, randomly attacking her.
They were probably using them for something else. Maybe like willpower or something.
I don't know. There's no consistency with this thing.
Thank goodness you're all right.
We're lucky your boss is a superhero.
Kaitlyn came back.
Is she gonna be okay?
I'm fine. What the hell were you thinking? That we could end this and save folks' lives? Also, your bedside manner is terrible. You antagonized the flames? Was that part of your plan too? I mean, you didn't take the bait. What else was I supposed to do? Okay, what happened out there after the Babadook Blaze went postal?
Once we got you back to the med lab, I did a grid search of the entire city. There's no sign of it.
We're going to a good place and find nothing.
We need to get
Yeah, even though that's
What
the
we need
season
to do
one,
is
he
find
just
another way to
died.
stop this thing.
Ross, we know how dangerous this thing is. I mean, it's killed 3 people already that we know of. It came after me again. We can do this. I hear the cold fusion sphere didn't even work.
More precisely, we never had a chance to see if it would work. The fire hesitated, so it didn't get close enough. If only there was a way to make Frost more attractive to the flames.
Sounds like something Chester can help us with. I'll have him meet us in the speed lab. Sit down. Can I have the room, please? You stay.
She like, I thought I was the mama.
I don't understand. You said over the phone that you could give me the information in person.
See
I'm
back to
sorry,
that.
Mrs. Westhouse.
When can I intervene?
You said you'd fix this. And I will. Look, I've worked stories like this before, and I've never
See
had a
like, hold on,
problem.
I'm about
I
to get in
know,
this.
but after your call, I checked the files in question. It turns out there's a no contact rule in play.
I have a right to know the truth.
That's not her fault.
She's like, get over here now.
Look, is there anyone we could talk to about overriding a no contact order?
No one. I mean, I need approval from our board of directors for something like that.
Oh, is that all?
I got this.
Hi, Uncle Leroy. Yes, it's Sue. Yeah, I'm in town for the day. Oh, yeah, I am so glad that you asked.
How
I just
convenient.
need a little favor from the RAA chairman of the board.
Told you she was gonna handle it.
It's for you.
The rich and the powerful have
Yes,
the
sir.
connections.
Of
Oh,
course.
excuse me, for real?
Yeah,
No
it said
problem.
Leroy Darabont.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. You're just doing your job.
I need a break.
What's about to happen to
I
her?
don't know. I thought the scene would end once they walked out. Iris rewrote time. On
How's she
accident.
supposed to explain that?
Ready for the next step?
How about I go pull up the
I
car?
think they robbed her.
They can't do that in a second. And they're not too familiar with
What's
medicine.
wrong? I thought this is what you wanted.
Well, not familiar with her though. She was on the news.
If my mom doesn't
And she
want
just
to
used her
meet me,
powers in the office. I'm sure that lady peeped it.
She will.
Irish, she gave up on me the moment I was born. So what if nothing's changed?
I was
Your mom
your
could be
age.
like Zaya from Batman.
My mom wasn't in my life either. All the lies I had been told, the feelings of abandonment, how much it hurt. And it got so bad that when I finally had the chance to reconcile with my mom, I almost lost the opportunity. Reconnecting with my mom, no matter how or why, was a gift.
You need to stop putting your personal safety in danger for nothing. Like Like when you stabbed yourself just to get chilled Lane arrested that first time.
That turned out okay. This will too.
You don't know that. Damn it, Frost. It's like you don't even care about yourself.
I'm trying to
She's a
help
hippie.
people.
Right. Okay, but at
She
some point you
is.
need to realize that you could also get yourself
She's
killed.
chill. She don't
And then
care
you
about
think,
anything but peace.
Maybe I shouldn't do this. Or maybe I should come up with a different plan. One that doesn't get me killed.
You seen what her
And
little
you,
thing she
Mom,
had going on in her
seriously,
apartment?
how could you go
Yeah,
wrong
so
with this?
she's
Frost
happy,
Powers presented an opportunity to take this thing off the streets, and that's where our focus has been ever since.
You put her life at risk. You realize that, right?
Because she asked me to.
And that makes it okay?
Hey, we made a decision today to try to protect people. I would think that you would be fine with that.
What I am not fine with is losing Frost forever, which is what could have happened today. You used your child as bait for a monster.
It's not how I see it.
No, you don't. Because you're looking at Frost as a science experiment instead of as your daughter. Frost, please listen to me. You need to learn to value your own life.
They're completely ignoring Kaitlyn.
Yes, our plan will work.
You better hope it does. Because right now you have 2 daughters. But if something happens to Frost because of something you helped her with,
You'll have none.
you'll have none.
No pressure.
Don't worry about that.
Kaitlyn is pissed. They've been really pushing the whole Frost can die from this. Frost might die. And I just talked up all this mess. I don't think they would kill a character randomly, but now what if they do take out Frost? Because I said that. I don't know. Because it's not like you would lose the actress because she plays 2 characters.
Right.
See, I might have just talked something up.
I ran into Carla Tannhauser. She told me about her plan to stop these devil flames.
His style hasn't changed.
And your objection.
No, it's not either.
You want to tell me your side? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that wants to get these damn things off the street.
Look, I know why she's doing this, and she's not wrong. If there's something out there hurting people, then we need to do everything we can to stop it.
Right, so what's the problem?
But she's found a way to use Frost powers to lure the Black Fire here by boosting Frost powers to trap him.
And that's a bad plan because...
It's too dangerous.
That's not all you're concerned about, is it?
I mean, my gut told me this was a bad idea. I should have listened to it.
And now you're worried about not being able to stop it because these things were set in motion?
I'm team leader. Having a plan that keeps everybody safe is my job. Only today, I don't know how. And now our only solution is putting a team member's life in jeopardy.
Are you talking about Frost? Or Iris? I'm worried about her too. But you're the one who also left your wife in Coast City asking the same question you're asking about Frost. Is it safe for her to continue her mission or pull the plug? I'm not the boss here, so I can't make the decision for you. But I can tell you this. Sometimes the hardest part about being a leader is letting go and trusting the ones you've trained to make the call themselves. And then you be there for them in a blink of an eye.
Facts. I don't know where he come up with these speeches and the right words to say, but Dad of the Year.
Frost, I talked to Kaitlyn.
Oh, let me guess. She changed her mind.
I swear sometimes you remind me of your father.
Oh, a murderous psychopath.
No, Icicle. Thomas. Your father would do whatever it took to protect his family too, including creating you to save Kaitlyn. But he took it too far, and it cost him a future with the people who loved him the most, and I don't want to see you go down that road.
Neither do I. Look, you people think I have some sort of death wish or something, but it's not that.
You're an incredible young woman and a vital part of Team Flash. And of the Snow family too. And as your mother, it's my job to protect you. Which is why I'm telling you, there's a time for protecting others, and there's a time for protecting yourself. And now is the time to do the latter.
No, it was a good plan at first, but
What about the phantom flicker?
especially because we know it's smart.
I still think your plan would work. We just need to keep you safe. So the way to do that is to trap the fire quickly. I think if we add a secondary cryokinetic signature, it would make the meal more appetizing.
I'm unique. No one has cryo powers like me.
She does.
I do.
been holding out?
According to my research, my exposure in Icicle's chamber activated a latent cryogene. I don't have ice powers yet, but I have the potential for them.
If the two of you work together, the fire won't hesitate, and then we can trap it. And that will keep everyone safe.
I miss my white streak in my hair.
It just landed downtown.
Yeah, so whatever you guys are gonna do, it's now or never.
Okay,
Hurry up.
let's take this thing out once and for all.
I don't know. Do you have a bad feeling that somebody's gonna die?
Mm-hmm.
I really talked it up and said nobody wasn't.
Into like a coma or something.
Because they didn't brought Kaitlyn's whole mama back for an episode. Well, both their moms back. And then they've been talking about death the entire episode.
And they've been focusing on Frost's relationship.
I'm just saying she's been getting a lot of screen time. I don't know. I'm open. I've talked myself into it, even though I said in the beginning I doubt they would do it in a random episode. But it's just like, technically, I don't think they're doing like a mid-season finale or anything anymore. And this is the halfway point. Well, kind of the halfway point. Last episode technically was a halfway, but we're just about towards the end. So if they're gonna, and they ain't killed nobody in a long time, right? As far as I remember. So if they wanted to do a big death, it could be here. I don't know, it would give this arc some flavor, some meaning, but I don't know. Or even if it just drove Frost mad back to Killer Frost, my initial dreams. Or even if it did that to the mom, because she just revealed she has the gene for the good cryokinetic powers. So maybe something could happen with that. I just hope something interesting happens. It don't have to be a death. But I want there to be some sort of
surprise shock,
consequence or something that comes out of all this. Yeah, like I don't want this just to end like the Chester episode where I just watched the whole episode of nothing. I guess you can call it character development, but it's like, how much are they really changing? So I don't know. I just hope this episode does something to move the plot forward a bit more. And more Iris, please. Like, what's going on with them powers?
And I found it strange how she ran out there and be like, why is my stuff gone? Because they were just still in the hallway. But, okay.
Well, if she thinks they stole it, confronting them would get her killed. So she probably would have just called the police if her phone didn't disappear.
Pretty sure, yeah.
But like, if she could have had her cell phone in her pocket, though. Got it, finally. Let's just hope it don't overload. That's happened from time to time. Look, see? Uh-oh. We still got 15%. Don't give up on us now.
This ain't about you.
We can't do this. She's going into cardiac arrest. It's worth it to sacrifice me.
Oh. I wouldn't say all that. Not to stop one meta, there's always going to be a meta man. And they got away.
It's gone again.
We still have no idea why.
Well, at least it has a face, and we know it.
Huh?
We've seen the face of it. It was like a.
Know it.
Well, at least we know. Like, we already figured out it was an artificial, like an intelligence, but we also know it has a face. So that means it's something. Like, it's. I don't want to say it's not in a humanoid form, but it has some sort of humanoid figure. You know what I mean? Like, if it makes a face, that's a humanoid kind of feature. So it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like maybe whatever it is has dispersed from like a solid form into the fire fusion form. I think whatever happened to this person, I'm assuming it's a person, it is trying to get back to its physical form, but it can't. The only thing it knows how to do is, I don't know, because it keeps coming to them and it hasn't killed them yet.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it must need help but can't communicate that, or it has a hard time controlling itself. But it still doesn't explain why it tried to trick Chester. Maybe we assumed that it was going to have Chester come with him, and we assumed it was going to kill him, but maybe it actually just wanted his help, and it couldn't do that. Like, I don't know. Like, the only way to get to him, I don't know. It's just weird. I'm trying to make it make sense, but
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I ain't been thrown for a loop like this in a minute.
So you just let that hellfire go?
It's on
Well,
me.
we didn't let it.
It was
about
right.
to.
You put Carla into
Escape
safety
it.
first.
And you saved Mom's life.
But Joe's right. We had a chance to stop it, and we didn't.
No, that was
Pretty sure
before
our
I
backup.
you made a judgment call, Frost. And a good one. Look, don't worry. We will stop that thing. That's what we do.
We're back to square one.
If we could create a strong enough signal, the sphere could work without someone's cryokinetic RNA in close proximity.
Good. So no bait.
Yeah, she'll keep Frost and Carla safe.
And then we can catch the fire again. Take the fight to it this time.
Don't rush the apartment building now.
Tries to knock, goes right through. Whoops. Well, I feel like she moves very unstable. This reminds me of Shazam when Billy
Are
was.
you really Waza? Who's asking? Your daughter. I guess I knew this might happen eventually. Maybe even wanted it.
Yeah, me too.
Look, I'm sure you have so many questions.
One.
Why'd you leave me? Why'd you give me up?
Why didn't you want me?
It's always the question.
I always wanted you, Tinya. The truth is, I wanted to be your mom more than anything, but I was so young. I was 16 and confused, and my parents were furious. They convinced me that the best thing for both of us was to sign that clause and give you away. They were wrong. I swear to you, I've never regretted anything more than letting you go. The only way I could get through this crap life of mine that came after was the hope that you were living a good life.
Oh, I'm not. I needed you. I needed my mother.
Yeah, I
What the fuck?
Whoa,
Iris?
What is wrong with her?
I don't know.
That was a good conversation, too.
Don't touch her.
Don't erase this girl, mama. She just Thanos her. Like, turned her to dust. Oh, Iris. Wiped her from existence.
You're my mom.
She just Thanos snapped this lady mama. It ain't funny, but it is. Now it's coming for her.
Frost, that isn't funny.
Now you know there's a killer on the loose.
The world's different now. There is no normal life for us.
There's no normal life for us. The world's different.
The world's different now.
Right.
I thought we could get away. Start a normal life together, but there is no normal life for us.
Back from the singularity? But why would he be killing people?
Your dead husbands come back to life.
Ronnie?
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah,
complicated.
that's kind of out of my life.
Raising the dead. That's intense.
I'm sure I didn't just want you to think it was right. You're gonna get yourself killed.
I'm his wife. I'll save him on my own.
Now it's Kaitlyn's episode. Everybody getting an episode with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now it done tricked Chester into trying to think it was its dad. So
But it did that in human form.
right, but now all of a sudden it's talking. You wasn't been talking.
Alright.
Now you come in with your skull form, your skull face. You wasn't doing that before neither. So it's just like, is it deception? It's fire powers like Ronnie, so it's believable. I've heard he was coming back, but I can't believe everything I hear on the internet. So I had to wait and see. But I'm also now, knowing that what it did to Chester, I don't know that it's real. It could just be trying to trick her. Mm-hmm. But what would it want from her? What does it want with any of them? Why is it just now coming to her after going to Chester, then to Frost? That's the only thing that makes me sus about it. You're playing off these people's emotions. So I don't know. I just don't get it. It probably isn't going to make sense until the end of the arc. But, I mean, it'd be cool to see the actor come back for a bit, but I don't think it's permanent. I don't think it's truly Ronnie. But then again, we don't know what that singularity did to him either. Like I said, I thought it was a person that, lost its form and maybe the singularity broke him down. But it doesn't explain why he can't kill people, why he's just now coming to her after going to her teammates randomly and trying to attack them, but not kill them. Maybe he could, because was Kaitlyn there in the Chester episode? No. Mm-mm. So maybe he was trying to draw her out by attacking her friends but not killing them. But again, still doesn't explain why he killed people.
It could have went to her though.
Maybe he killed people on accident. We know when he first turned into Firestorm in season 1, he was the Burning Man. He was kind of unstable too, and Martin was... No, that was Martin though. Martin was in control, not Ronnie. See, I don't know. Maybe he merged with something. Remember, because in order to be Firestorm, you have to merge with something. So maybe he merged with something that, I don't know, maybe it was in order, I don't know, maybe it wasn't real, or maybe it was something that's they're fighting for control and the singularity broke them down or something. Like, I don't know.
Primal instincts are fighting Ronnie.
Yeah, maybe it's a creature. Maybe it's not human that he merged with. Mm-hmm. It's a thought. It's a theory. I don't know. I can't trust anything though. But it was better than the last episode. At least we finally got somewhere towards the end of that. So next week's really going to be the episode I want to see with this thing. But overall, it was a decent episode. Iris, Thanos snapping folks out of existence. Shane never did a whole person. Yeah. It's getting worse. So now she really got to stay in the house and can't nobody touch her.
And it better not be in no apartment house. And
she might have just made a supervillain because that girl and her mom was having a good conversation. And they revealed they need each other. And then Iris just bloop, blip,
you don't need her.
Gone, just zipped her out of existence. So now that girl might turn into a villain. Hey, Iris. Iris just found her nemesis.
I'm good.
I'm telling you, did you see the way she looked? Like, what did you just do to my mom? Like, you can't even you might not be able to get that lady back.
She's probably floating in the timeline.
I don't know. It's gonna be a good next episode, though. I can tell you that one. That one's gonna be good. Anything else you want to add? Mm-hmm. Well, thank you guys for watching, and of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for more.
And we will see you guys for more of The Flash.
Bye.